Okay, so this is the Honda Civic that my wife and I bought. It may look decent on the outside, but it's really not amazing, but it gets me where I need to go and I like it quite a bit. So don't be too harsh, okay? So it's got some issues. It's got some issues, okay? So the entire car has been resprayed. That's okay. It's fine. They uh they painted the brake calipers red and the drums on the rear red. These are off of a different Civic. The rims are. And you can see the overspray. I think you can, from where they painted the car. It's a rebuilt title. It is what it is, you know. But today, I'm going to be looking into a potential coolant leak. So there's the hood release. Boink. So essentially, let me get this popped up. And I'll put you back on my head. Where ye belong. Should have done this earlier, but it's his life. Okay. I'm smelling like a coolant burning smell. Oh my god. Yeah, it's leaking quite a bit of coolant. Where the hell is that coming? Is that coming from that hose? Oh my lord. I'm glad I checked it. Holy crap. There's coolant all over that radiator fan. And I think it's underneath too. Holy crap. I was like, I'm smelling coolant. I know I'm not going crazy. But yeah, not a bad car. It's leaking a little bit from the valve cover. That's pretty normal. I mean, it's a 2011. You know, it's like what? 15 years old at this point because it just became 2026 2 days ago. Yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Yeah. But, not a bad car. But I'm trying to figure out where the heck this coolant leak is coming from. So there's coolant on top of here, which is leading me to believe it's like, oh, it's this hose that's not fully secured. For some reason, they didn't put a bolt back in it. I don't know. But that doesn't it doesn't smell like coolant. It's not wet. I didn't even put all this back in. What the heck, man? What the heck? See if I can see anything from underneath. No, not much. Okay. That was fast. Let's get the jack. The big jack. Which is behind here. Okay. So I'll have to manhandle this. Push that away. Oh. Oh. Strong like bull. How tragic would it have been if I just dropped that on the front bumper and the whole thing just pop-paw? That would have sucked. Thank God I have a low profile jack. Okay. Now, is there a front cross member I can go to at all? Oh, that's covered in coolant. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I love coolant on my hands. It's actually one of my least favorite feelings. I should probably take my wedding ring off and put it in my pocket. Because I'm a married man. Where the heck? Is that the front cross member? Gotta get a better look. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, that's the front cross member. Okay. Part of the front subframe is actually right here. And you should be able to jack it up. Put all the weight on it. But before you jack it up, don't be a dummy like me. Pull your e-brake so your car doesn't roll backwards and go through the garage door. Probably be a smart idea. You know? Doesn't seem to be bending, so that's good. Try to get it as much as possible And I can get some jack stands. They should be back there. Yep. 1 and 2. Oh my goodness, it's close to the garage door. And I'll put these under the subframe, maybe. Control arms. I don't really want to load the suspension while I'm doing this. Oh, there's a oil leak. Oh yeah, fun times. People I bought it from pressure washed it immediately before, which should have been a red flag for my feeble mind, but I needed a car. So I overlooked some red flags I shouldn't have. But that is okay. You know, you live and you learn and you keep on keeping on. I'm gonna put it like this so it doesn't take as much to load. Take that. Come over here. Go sideways. How many up is that one? How many ticks? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. They're the same height. Booyah. Means we should be able to do this. That one's good. And then when you're jacking it up, always leave the jack up for a second, just touching it. And what you want to do, you want to shake this real good to make sure it doesn't fall. Then you can lower it down. I'll put some gloves on because I hate the feeling and smell of coolant on my hands. I don't have that many gloves left. I've done this for a couple years. I've put in my time. I used to do this stuff without gloves. You just get tired of it. You get tired of having to wash your hands and scrub them with a freaking, basically a wire brush all the time. What the heck? My glove broke. Oh well, whatever. So let's dive right into this. Let me grab some cardboard to lay on. That is the front, yes. Good enough, whatever. Oh! That's nice. Okay. That doesn't seem to be leaking. There's coolant coming from the padcock, which is the drain plug. Let me take off my GoPro for a second. See if I can see anything more with it. So there's coolant here. Coolant all over this cross member. Dude, there's got to be coolant coming from above because it looks like it's coming down. Oh. I'll probably have to take some stuff off up there, but it's definitely on this side and like localized up. Because I don't think that's not even in the freaking mounting hole. That's stupid. Unless the radiator's leaking, but it looks to be pretty new. And then I saw an oil leak. So where's this? Oh. That power steering pump is pretty wet. Yeah, that's an oil leak. Yeah, that might be power steering fluid. It looks pretty fresh, but that's definitely an oil leak. Son of a gun. Okay. I got more stuff. I mean, he wasn't lying when he said he replaced the lower control arms. At least one of them. Okay. So there's the oil leak. Maybe power steering pump leaking. Doesn't look to be the oil pan. It's too high up to be the oil pan. And then our coolant leak, which that's very wet. That's all wet. And that's wet, and that's wet. So maybe lower rad hose. Ow. I just freaking bonked my head on the cross member. Let me wipe that off, put this back on. Let's pop this off. Let me get my specialty pliers. Wherever they may, there they are. The green handle tells it all. Okay. So, as I said before, this thing was rebuilt. So I honestly don't know what to expect when I pull this off. Because there's only like 2 clips and they're mismatched. It's a little worrying. It's his life, you know? Is this all connected here too? Doesn't look like it. If it is, it's not very well. Okay. Is that upper hose not even seated? There's like a gap. Let me set this down. Oh, this thing was crumpled. Holy crap, dude. They didn't even replace this. It's even bolted on. It's missing a bolt. They got both the bolts there. Whatever. You'll never see it. Oh. Okay. So on this coolant leak, we're trying to see where it's leaking from. Let me get my phone flashlight too, that might help. I have a better flashlight, but I don't know where it is. So it might be coming from up here. I don't think it's coming from the upper rad hose, or the upper radiator hose, because I don't see any coolant on it. I think it's coming from this thermostat hose, because it's wet and it's crusty all around it. And it's soaked on the bottom. Absolutely. Not super drenched, but it's also up here. Which leads me to believe it's like, is it the radiator that's messed up and they didn't change it when it crashed? I don't know, but that worries me right there. So it might need a radiator. But yeah, basically just checking over the car. Might need a serpentine belt. But yeah, it's not bad. Okay. I got my work cut out for me. Maybe in the next video I'll actually pull the radiator or pull the hoses off and clean them and reattach them. Because they're not gummy, they're not bad hoses. Maybe they're just bad clips or bad hose clamps, potentially. But yeah, that's it for now. I will... Oh yeah, and this is cracked. Sorry, I got ADHD or something. But that is it for now. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you have an amazing day, amazing weekend, year, everything. And I will catch you on the next one.